drew me in like lightning from the very start. Cast out like a meteor straight in my heart. Can't wait for your light to shower my atmosphere. I feel the pressure changing every time you're near. I know there is nobody who's better.
の番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hello, everybody. And we're right back. Ow. Ow. How's everyone doing? Azure, I see you already redeemed an impact, but Storm is wind, water, and lightning. You're gonna have to help me here. Also, I don't know. Wind is the cause. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I was actually kind of thinking like maybe I need to disable form changes for today just because kind of don't want it. But we're good. We're good. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for all the resubscriptions. Hi, Mari. Let's see who we got here. Mari resubscribing for 17 months. Bonanza resubscribing for 14 months. Let's see, Toa, resubscribed for 8 months or 11 total. Harry resubscribed with Prime for 16 months. Thank you. Ditherian, thank you for resubscribing. Why is this not triggering anything? Wait a minute. Okay, that's weird. Twitch is normally very like eager to throw hype train stuff at me. Everyone resubscribing should have triggered something. Okay. Twitch is drunk. Twitch is drunk. Yeah. Yeah. Mari, I would agree. I would agree. It's been too long. It's been too long since I've given you all chicken. I'm kind of just like wondering what Twitch is up to because like that should have been it. That should have been plenty. But how is everyone doing? Okay, yeah, we see watch streaks through as well. Ice is up to 135. Good Lord, thank you. Thank you for sticking around so much. There was so many times I could have just popped on just because I was idle and playing a game or something, but I didn't want to like ruin anyone's streaks. Bonanza, thank you for the 100 bits. I don't know what Twitch is doing. That should have been a hype train trigger. I don't know what happened there. I had to explain it to Mari and say it's not a matter of will, it is a matter of ability. I am sorry I am busy. I am sorry. Like as noted, I am an hour behind today and I cleared my calendar to make sure today could happen. Ice, yes. So for those who haven't done it yet, Twitch has automatically enabled AI learning on literally everyone on the site. And by their own admission, they know nobody wants it. That's why they auto-enabled it. Otherwise, nobody would opt in. So even if you do not stream, go into your security settings and opt out because they are also tracking what you're saying in the chat room. And the more people who opt out, the more we tell Twitch, we don't want this shit and we will leave your site if you keep doing this. Can you not read Mari's fanfic at work? No, I'm working at work. Turn that off as soon as I learn of it. Good, good. Yeah, no Prim to spoil. She's still at work. Well, she's on her way home from work. I have IRL Clucknatar next door. Every morning I go to work, he cries and say, "Good morning, Clucknatar." I'm presuming you mean your neighbor has a chicken. So without saying what happened. Okay, so someone asked, I don't know if I'm gonna do like a video for like all the teasers and info for Mice. I might just wait for episode 1 and get my thoughts then. And someone else asked, I'll probably do something for Zets once it's done on Saturday. Probably Sunday's video is going to be like an overall, like, final thoughts on Zets as a series. Rooster. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. We're getting a Rooster common writer in the next series. It's like, it isn't enough that Zets accidentally emulated a few design elements from this character of mine, but also now we have just a literal chicken writer coming out next season. Next Monday is going to be brutal for your chat. Spoilers will be flying. I mean, I generally try to keep it as mellow as I can. I try to stop people from just throwing spoilers out. I know I accidentally drop a few myself, but I try. Yeah, auto opt-in is BS and illegal if I'm not mistaken. Consent needs to actually be gotten for things that require it. The AI industry doesn't care. They know they're committing millions of cases of theft every day. They don't care. And unfortunately, we have people in charge who also do not care. Omega Horn is so good so far. I just can't get into it. I can't get into it. It just... Omega Horn is just screams of we're desperately trying to ape popular stuff to make a new series work. Luck, hello, welcome in. Welcome to the chat. It's my first time back in a hot minute, so you'll excuse me if I'm getting the rust out a little bit. Got news for you, TJ. I finished Agito finally. Holy crap, was it a great series. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Georgie. Oh, it's my favorite series for a reason. Yeah, Pokemon with Kaiju. Essentially, yes, to the point where the main character is aping Ash Ketchum at every turn. Which is what really gets to me. Saw the picture of the toy store. I badly want that cliff jumper. Oh, there's curious. There's so many things. There's so many things that pile I want. Yeah, it could be copying Red as well. It's the fact that like he has mannerisms like turning his cap backwards. That is absolutely an Ash Ketchum thing. Got my first Titan class transfer. Ooh, Shrimp, what'd you get? What'd you get? Who did you get? There's a lot of them now. I own the store, but I want to buy. Curious, I don't own the store. That's the trick. I'm the manager of the store. Someone else owns it. Scorponok. Oh, I really like that Scorponok. Yeah. There's, oh man, I wanted a full size Scorponok for so long, and now I want nothing more than a small size Scorponok. I need like handheld size Scorponok. Scorponok I can keep on my desk Scorponok. Baku's also getting figure art. He's code number 7 out. I saw that. They're doing a lot more civilian figure arts now. I wish I could get Suichi from Agito. They're way too expensive. Core size and make it Black Zarak. Not core size. Like I would be looking for like, I'd be looking like Voyager or Leader class. Like I wanted to have like a good feel in my hands, but I don't want it to be like a 2 foot tall toy that I have to wrestle to transform. Yeah, one of those metal scorpion model kits. Those are neat and make nice desk ornament. I don't have metal scorpion. I've got a blocky Scorponok. Does that count? Now remember, chat, TJ has one-man army at work, so he can't do some of the stuff we do. Correct. Correct. I handle the socials, I handle the calls and the Facebook messages, and currently I have 200 Hot Wheels to price out. And the fun part about Hot Wheels is you can't just go, well, this price for everybody, because you never know which one's going to be really valuable or sought after. I've seen there's already a bunch of price variations I have to account for. It has to be done one at a time. And there's no easy way to search for it on eBay like a Funko Pop is. You have to do it like one by one. We are supposedly getting a new leader class Energon Scorponok, right? That's the belief right now. I would much prefer if they're going into comic book stuff with like the Fort Max that's coming out. I would much rather it be, say, Marvel Comics Scorponok. That's the one. That's really the one I've been waiting on a figure for. So 253, thank you for hitting 10 streams in a row. You knocked down the armored Batmobile for this year. 2 of them, in fact. 2 of them. Why do you need more than one? How many Batman need vehicles? I just want to finish up my Armada collection. I'm pretty sure they did say that the rest of the main Armada cast was coming, and that's been way overdue. Really want IDW Scorponok. If they were to do like a leader G1 Scorponok, they could repaint and retool it into a lot of variations. IDW included. I don't think you're going to get the IDW version with the baby in his chest. I don't think they're gonna make that. Yes, Gemini, there is a Hot Wheels Thunder Tank. There's a Hot Wheels for a lot of things. My favorite one in this batch is this like futuristic looking Thomas the Tank Engine. It looks like Thomas the Tank in like Speed Racer. Like it's weird to describe, but it's hilarious to me. So happy you were right about the Speed Racer collab. I mean, that should be a cool one. That should be a really cool one. I hope no Decepticon baby. I mean, there'll be an upgrade kit to add the baby to Scorponok. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh no. Oh God, I just realized that is absolutely true. If they do an IDW Scorponok, like if that leader Scorponok ends up being G1 or IDW in any way, they are going to do an IDW upgrade kit to make it look like IDW, and it's going to come with the baby. You are going to buy the Mpreg. Oh my God, I can't even finish the thought. It's an Mpreg Scorponok kit. You're gonna buy Mpreg Scorponok parts. You are going to have to impregnate your Scorponok to upgrade it. Scorponok other M. The baby. The baby. Let's see. On a very real possibility of getting an Armada overload. Hasbro has the chance to do the funniest thing, repaint into Sentinel Max. Oh, don't get me wrong. They would. If they do a brand new version of Overload, we will get Energon Ultra Magnus. We will get Sentinel Magnus because they're milking every repaint they can. Look right now. We've got BotCon Mega Zarak out of the new Armada Megatron mold. It screams available at, it screams discount store in 6 months, but it's out and I appreciate that they went for it. What about a new Drift? He hasn't got a new figure since Generations. I thought I heard something about a Drift. Oh no, I did. So Age of Evolution had a leak that included Nautica and Drift. It's like we knew we were getting those. Like I believe Drift's a Voyager because they gotta like upscale him a little bit. Oh, hi, engineer. Welcome in. Ow. Still annoyed about how they did Armada Nemesis Prime, to be honest. I'm completely fine with how they did it. I'm upset with the price they did it at. I don't mind it being a Pulse exclusive. I don't mind it coming with a set of minicons. It should not have come with those minicons. It should have been the dark repaints. Those should have come first in that pack. It would have made more sense. And those mini-cons should have come out in like a multi-pack. Hello, Raildo. Welcome in. I think the Energon Optimus would make a great commander. Oh, it would. And the Armada design proves that they can do a really solid commander Optimus Prime. The trick is you need to figure out how to get Wing Saber out, because that's what makes Energon Optimus Prime a really good toy. That one you're going to have trouble, because that's not a well-known character. That's not a character that's going to stand well on its own. Like, I would almost be okay with HasLab doing Energon Optimus and Wing Saber as the same box set. I almost feel like that's the better play. Ow! Don't say here's they'll wind up and throw a star in my head. Mentions Energon Wing Saber because he wants a new one. Well, yes. Yes. I don't like the Nemesis Star Convoy. The Star Convoy design is that. It's one of those primes that just doesn't work on Nemesis colors. I agree with that. And it was probably never going to happen, but I wouldn't mind if they gave us a new kicker toy. Considering both of the kickers they made are both problematic figures, yeah, like I would agree with that. You could have like really good articulation, like the Microman, and then it's super fragile. Or you could have it durable like the American release, and then it's, you know, just kind of a stiff, basic figure with low paint. Hi, Gara. Hello. Really want a Cybertron Megatron. I still hold out hope because Hasbro and Takara have said they both want to do Galaxy Force Optimus again. And he'd make a great commander. HasLab with Omega Supreme and Wing Saber. I don't know if they would do a HasLab that requires you to find a figure at retail. That's the only thing. I would think it would be an all-in-one thing. You know, and honestly, I don't think either of those characters would actually benefit from being HasLab. Because frankly, I don't think they're popular enough on their own to sell as a HasLab. Thoughts on Legacy Big Convoy? You can tell it's been a while since I've streamed because I'm eager to talk about anything. Normally we discourage Transformers here because that's all I talk about on YouTube. But no, I'm chatty today. I'm chatty today. I went toy hunting today and came up with absolute bupkis. I got the hentai Soundwave just so I felt like I came home with something new, and it's not a great toy in the least. Watch your video on the Playmates Dragons or Kickstarter. I always say is, what is their dev ice? I don't know. Every company that's gotten Power Rangers in the last 15 years has had some kind of damage and deficiency. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, the Dragon Sword looks terrible. The Kickstarter itself sounds like a freaking scam. It's going to fund, sadly, but like it's a joke. It's a joke. But no, the Bonanza, to your point, Legacy Big Convoy is one of those figures where I play with it and go, it's not as good as the original. Like, as someone who just got it during, I had it as Universe Nemesis Prime, and I got the Encore in the anime colors. The American one is not as good. Like, it's technically better articulated, but it feels ick. I don't like how it feels. I don't like how fiddly it gets. Like, I don't know. It's one of those figures where I made the point like a couple years ago. We're reaching this point where the budget is bottlenecking toys from being as good as their previous incarnations, and we're just making them for the sake of making them. And Big Convoy feels like that. Like, it feels like they were obligated because they made Lio Convoy and Magmatron. We have to get out a Big Convoy now. And it just doesn't feel like a solid toy like the original one did. So there you go. Raptor, no, I did not mean Henkei. Hang on. Trust me, I do not use my words lightly. Come on, save that photo. Save that photo. People know what it is, but for the people who haven't, there you go. That's hentai Soundwave. She's just looking for a Japanese girl in a swimsuit at this point. That's why he's aquatic. Davy Jones Soundwave, also correct. Hoping Beast Wars 2, Beast Wars 2nd Galvatron isn't bottlenecked. Oh, it won't be. It's purely a Takara production. They will make it as good as they can possibly make it. Perfect timing with the underwater Mario World music, yeah. It is wild having the only two alternate toys I own be Ricochet and Optimus Prime. That is kind of wild waves, because it's neither of them are the peak of that series. Like the Ricochet is weird because it's not a jazz mold, right? It's a Datsun mold. It's one of the Fair Lady Z's, and it just looks weird. I don't know why they didn't paint his nose. Like, weird things. And then like Optimus Prime is just not quite as well engineered. I think just because they didn't know how to handle the truck bed and the interior at the same time. I think it just lost places for parts to go. Only alternatives I have are Ricochet and Roll Bar. Roll Bar is fine. Like Roll Bar is one of those weird, it's supposed to be the G1 but looks nothing like it. It's just orange swindle, but we just kind of ignore that. But it's not a bad toy. Oh no, we got Kiss Player toys again. Yes, but it's from the nice section of Kiss Players. The non-problematic section of Kiss Players. Kamori with the 105s in a row. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I also like the orange more than the shade of green the G1 roll bar had. The orange at least does make it stand out, because otherwise it would just kind of look like Hound all over again. Have I been on Pokemon Go lately? I've completely uninstalled Pokemon Go. We had the report come out that Niantic was selling off all of that tracking and scanning data from Pokemon Go to military companies who are making attack drones with it. So I'm not comfortable supporting Niantic anymore. You know what? I'm fine with that, actually. Let's be real. Pokemon Go has not been a great game in a long time. I'm willing to bet most people's experience with that game is like mine of open it up when I have nothing better to do at the moment. Oh, it's the same shit that always spawns here. All right. Well, spin a Pokestop, close game. And that's basically been my like experience with Pokemon Go for like the last 4 years. So I don't miss it. Have I picked up Pokopia lately? Unfortunately, no, I have not. Pokopia is one of those games where like if I play it, I need to have the time to really invest in it. And like between like all the vacation prep and everything I've had to catch up on after vacation, no, I've not had the time. I know the new DLC adds a lot of quality of life features that sound really cool. And I do like the idea of having like an underwater town to rescue. it feels like it's gonna be up my alley, and I do want to get back to it. The last Pokemon related thing I got was a single trading card, the Reverse Hollow Triumphant Haunter. It's only because Haunter is my favorite Pokemon. Nice, nice. No, 253, yeah, Pokemon Go's still going. I mean, it's clawing its way out of the, like, it's clawing its way along, but it's still going. Not having the GameCube 2-layer control buttons makes finding Shadow Mario harder since you can't spray and run at the same time. I haven't tried playing Sunshine yet on Nintendo Switch Online. Mario Sunshine is like the one game in the last 5 or so years that I actually rage quit. Because I was so frustrated on a few of the stages. And I don't even mean like the stuff you would expect, like the pachinko machine. That star is incredibly frustrating. It like might be one of the worst Mario worlds of all time. No, just in general, like there's just something about Sunshine that just always puts me off. A friend of mine has been raging with Sunshine on stream. Mace has witnessed it. Shine Sprite, not star. You know what I mean. They just had a scandal because of the Times Square. Wait, what did Pokemon Go had another scandal? I didn't hear about that one. What's the point of owning Super Mario 3D All-Stars? Raptor, if you have been looking at the gaming landscape over the last 2 months and don't appreciate having a physical copy of a game at this point, I'm sorry. But you gotta pay more attention. I don't believe Nintendo's capable of that shit, but at the same time, I'm not taking any chances anymore. Not taking any chances anymore. Bald like a baby as I predicted I would. Aww. I thought I'd have at least like, I thought we would arrange a time to actually like meet up or something, so you had like a chance to brace yourself. I did not realize I would just jump scare you. They gave away a perfect Mewtwo, but over half the people at the event were just influencers. Oh, one of those. So here's an event. Here's a perfect Pokemon. Oh, but this is really just a publicity stunt for TikTokers and YouTubers. Got it. Got it. Let's see. Does 3 All-Stars transfer to their counterparts in Mario Galaxy 1 Solo and the 2 NSO games? Got it. If you're asking, did the save files transfer to the NSO version? No, they do not. I got the Mewtwo. Nice, nice. I do remember I was at a MetroCon when they dropped the armored Mewtwo, and it was one of the rare years I actually had roommates, and I showed it to one, and they were just like, went to get it without, like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What do you mean you went to a raid and didn't tell me? Mag lives. Yay, I live. I Gauntlet. Yeah, I barely live, but we've made it. We're here just kind of hanging. I was going to play the new Splatoon. One, I haven't set the game up yet because I'm sure there's like probably some kind of update to it. Ow. Actually, I can check that now. Yep. There's our first week patch. Life check. TJ is a sneaky person via hurling. I am not sneaky. I drew something because of our chat yesterday. Oh? Plus I got jump scared because I thought I was going to turn into Kronos and saw ya. Man could turn into Sinistar. Nah, I don't think so. Nah, not gonna happen. I think the other issue here is like let's see, do you have something you want to tell the chat about Avali and Nazir? Not really. Not really. Gauntlet, thank you. I appreciate the schedule conflicts question. You're reading into it too much. Not Avali's thing. Beware, I live. Hang on. I'm imagining a Sinistar gas shot. Ah, I see, another Corvo. Nice, very nice. As long as I'm back on my TJ account on Blue Sky, let me retweet the live for this, just in case anyone else missed it. Are you excited for mice? Because I sure am. Yeah, I'm excited for mice. I mean, I'm curious about the whole thing in general because it is a weird concept and there's a ton of riders this time. I'm happy that one of his alternate forms is Turtle. I get a Turtle common rider. Poor Volley was just exhausted beyond measure. Well, 3 points of exhaustion does a lot to your character. Like, for those who do not know D&D, like, it reduces my speed, it gives me disadvantage on most of my rolls. You are basically a liability at 3 points of exhaustion. Yeah, it's rough. And right at the point where like a Volley had a task he could have done way better than the rest of the party. I was about to ask Crows if I should buy a Lena sticker for TJ and he appeared before I could ask. Mari, I did go back to that artist and grab the Lena sticker, and I grabbed the Tron Bond poster they did too. Yeah, new Bunny Rider is good. Yeah, the Bunny Rider actually looks pretty good. Seeing a video on Myth recreating a Tom and Jerry, saying, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that. 253, you are asking me to care about Kamen Rider Saber. So I will just pretend that Mice is my first Turtle Rider. Thank you. Georgia, you're not wrong. It was a Joe Hendry moment. So been too busy to stream for the past few weeks. Talavos, yes. Well, the week after vacation, it was literally just, there was so much to catch up on. I was just exhausted. Like, it's weird to say like I was exhausted from being on vacation, but MetroCon is absolutely a working vacation. No, 253, you're all right. You're all right. You don't need to say I'm sorry. It's just, I just don't care for Saber. Yes, Maniac. We almost had Turtle Watch, and he used it in the show, and then they cut away, so you never got to see it. Hello, Pony. Welcome in. I got all 3 of them. I had to buy. Disappointed there was no Zelgoddess. Yeah. Can't have them all, unfortunately. Though there really should have been. There's always at least one artist who actually does have a little bit of Slayers. And it does make me happy to see every time. Didn't realize something about the eggs for Myth. Each is a pair set. Mouse, cat, hare, turtles. I'm curious what the other pairs are. So gauntlets, people have figured them out. You can see the emblems on the outside of the eggs that give you a clue. It is always the animal plus their nemesis. So yeah, a tortoise and a hare. You know, that's an easy one. Some of it is based on natural predation. Some of it is based on mythology and folklore. Okay, Burakawani is like a third turtle. There is a tortoise mixed in there. Looking forward to seeing Lisa Ortiz at a con next month. Nice, nice. I'm disappointed she never came to MetroCon. Like, I've gotten to interview 2 of the 4 leads from that show, and I would have loved to talk to her. It's going back to build up. Yep. High fives, welcome in. Yeah, long time no see. Like, it's been chaos. Bring back the best match idea from Buildin'. Not necessarily, because builds were like, they intentionally just started throwing things together for the sake of it. This actually has like a lot more basis and logic all the way through. You know, oh, what was the proverb? Hang on. Okay, so yeah, like for instance, like some of it is based on just natural prey. So like we have 2 cat riders who are the main like antagonistic ones against mice. Obvious, right? And then imagine if we needed like a scorpion, or imagine they did a frog. If they do a frog rider, the alternate would be a scorpion because of the scorpion the frog fable. So it's basically just that. Her Deno 20 is happening. Where are the chances to get Takeru Sato for more than 30 seconds? I don't know what his filming schedule is like, or if Bandai and Toei are willing to shell out the money for him. That's the trick. It's very likely it's just going to be focused on the Taros again. Did I get to test my capsule? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Does work in my normal one. Thank you. Thank you. I still have it on my desk. I fiddle with it. Fox and hen, correct. So yeah, like our Rooster Rider, I think has I think the Rooster Rider actually has the wolf as the other one, because like Mice does have a wolf form as one of his alternate forms, and I think that's the rival one on the chicken. Bill is just a fun idea. Like Pirate Train is just silly. Yeah. It was weird when the writers had to come up with something. Please explain how a rabbit and a tank are related. Please explain how a turtle and a watch are related. Wolf is rabbit? Oh, okay. No answer for the house rule. I mean, the chat's going quick. I've completely missed what you said. Like, I am trying. I am trying here. I thought boar would have wolf. I don't know. Like I said, like when the toys come out, we'll all know. I do like the same egg have both animals in them. It just depends on which driver is using them. Correct. Yeah, smartphone wolf. I'm asking if you have a house rule active because of the Nat 1 autofail on skill checks. So pretty much, yeah, like it's up to the DM's discretion. If it is something where like there's reason to still count the modifier and just not make it like a complete failure, that is a factor. You know, like a volley stealth at some point in this game is going to be like a plus 12. So like even on a 1, I'm rolling a 13. That's still worth something. But yeah, for the most part, like a 1 is an auto crit in Gob's games because you have to have some consequence of failure or else it's not exciting to roll. Speaking of D&D, my D&D group's back together on the 25th of December. Nice. I want a Fox Rider that isn't a jerk. I don't like the one we have. I mean, Geets is a Fox Rider, but he is very much, you know, like he is very much of like an ego hero. So he's not for everyone. If you have a mod that means success even on a 1, and rolling makes no sense for that. Not necessarily. Again, it's very situational. It depends on the DM, but yeah, for the most part, if you roll a 1, you're cooked. He is like Kabuto. Yeah. Yeah, like he is very much the one who knows he's in charge at all times. You know, he is the glorious bastard trope. And you know what? I enjoy that from time to time. I like Kabuto. Hi, Momo. Hi, Momo. Momo. I'm good to be. We're gonna be dinosaurs tomorrow. We're gonna be dinosaurs tomorrow. All right, everyone, you gotta do something for me. Okay, so everyone, you gotta go follow Momo. You gotta go follow Momo because tomorrow me and Prim will be streaming alongside Momo because we're gonna play Path of Titans. I have not played Path of Titans before. So we are going to be streaming there tomorrow. And I am very excited to learn Dino Game and to cuck Red Claw in the process. What if you're already following Momo? Then you're already on the path of light. Congratulations. Follow her harder. Yeah, Momo's taking me to path. Red has been telling me, so look, clipping that and sending that to Red. Red has been saying for months, and like he's been on a mission to get all of his VTubing friends into Path of Titans. But the man is taking his sweet ass time. So Momo decided to just beat him to the punch. So she is going to take me through Path of Titans for the first time. I'm probably still going to play with Red at some point. I'm just not going to learn with Red. And very likely we'll be playing a different dinosaur when I play with Red Claw. Instructions unclear. Got arrested for stalking. Please do not stalk my friends. How much has the Prim been spoiled when in Metro? Prim took home an entire box of things. Like literally. Like she got plushies. She got Sanrio charms because she likes to make little charm bracelets and anklets. She got okay, so I'll be perfectly real because she doesn't care or anything. Like, So when my Target was flushing their toy section for the big reset, they were clearancing out things ridiculously well. And one of those things they clearanced out was the big Bluey Lego set. Brim's never built a Lego set. Like, I think the closest she's gotten, she has built the Mega Bloks Pokedex. That's about it. So this is like proper Lego. And it was 70% off. And I would have gotten it for her a long time ago, but the Bluey Lego is ridiculously overpriced. Ridiculously overpriced. So that was a golden opportunity. So she got that. So she has a big Lego set to figure out time to build. No, she walked out good. She walked out good. And then there's the stuff I got for her at the con. Hi, Power Man. Hello. Cheating on Red. How dare teacher. Red was not fulfilling my needs. Red was just taking it for granted and assumed I would always be there. Well, no. I need someone who's there for me, Red Claw. And that just happened to be your manager. So you sit in the fucking chair and watch her play the game with me. Yeah. DJ Tokulectos took down her Christmas gift from it. What? What'd they do? We only tell him after. Oh no, he's fully aware this is happening. Momo has made it very clear her intentions. What happened? What's this much? Okay, Power Man, you got here a little bit late. Just to make it very quick here. Red Claw wants all of his VTubing friends to be playing Path of Titans, the dinosaur survival game. He wants me to be one of the people he brings into the game, but he's been at this for months and I still haven't gotten my turn because he only does this like once a month or so and he only takes 2 at a time. So while I wait, Momo's going to teach me how to play because she also plays the game and she wants me and Prim to learn from her. So we are learning the game together tomorrow. And I believe we get to play Ankylosauruses. Because of course I would want to play an Ankylosaurus. Lego Talk has reminded me, really need to go and finish rebuilding the Voltron Lego set I have. I have a great Deku tree that has been half built for like 2 months now. Because I got stuck at the point where like, okay, from here on out, you can either build the Ocarina of Time Deku tree or the Breath of the Wild Deku tree. And one scratches my nostalgia, the other looks far more interesting. Take your pick. Yeah, I lost out the thing I wanted to get her for her Christmas gift. They had it sold out. Sadly, I don't know if I can get her what I wanted. Mari, DM me. We'll figure something out. Because like I can get a hold of things. I've got my ways. Speaking of Lego, I haven't tried any of the Pokemon ones. Might get some eventually. I have not. The only one that's really tempted me is the Eevee because the Eevee does look really cute and the price for it is actually pretty decent. I don't like the look of most of them. Like most of them just look off to me, and frankly, I think a lot of the Mega Block Pokemon sets look better. And I think that's because they were using more dedicated bricks to make those, whereas Lego is trying to stick to the traditional brick shapes. Why not get another Lego Deku Tree to have both variants? Because the set's $350 and they just retired it in July. So getting another one now would be like $600 plus you have to account for, this is a big tree. This is a big tree. I barely have space for one. If I was going to spend that much more money on a Lego set, I would have gotten the Dungeons and Dragons castle set. I wanted that thing so bad, but it's a $450 set and it's taking way too much space. Like, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Lego Rayquaza though, green Snick calls. The Rayquaza doesn't look too bad. It's difficult because a lot of those Pokemon sets, like a lot of those Pokemon are designed to be round, and that goes against Lego's attempts to create things. So they are only round to a point, you know, and that gets weird to look at. It's a color changing Digimon guy. Hello, Hyper. Hi. Did I get the final battle Lego set? No, I did not. No, I did not. I mean, it's a fine looking set, but it's also a pricey set for what it is. The one I did pick up the Premier Cube. I mean, ball. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's just a tiny little like Premier ball, and it's shaped like a. It's not shaped like a ball. It's shaped like a ring box. The one I want, of course, is the crazy expensive one. I want that giant Pokeball with the scene inside because that has actual minifigs. That's why I hated the Mario sets. Like, I want minifigs of all these characters. I want it to be minifig scale. And I know Mario is finally doing that. Thank God. You did not see me. What? Who said that? Who said that? The irony, Ninja, is that because you have a default color on Twitch, it's not picking up on my on-screen chat. Yeah. So actually right now, my archive, my VOD, doesn't see you. Rayquaza sold out at the Lego store I went to. It's Rayquaza. It doesn't surprise me. I'm going to take the approach of Lego Pokemon the same way I take any kind of Pokemon, anything. Is one of my favorites in there? No? Well, move on. Are you just patiently waiting for a Lego Scyther? I genuinely don't think we're getting a Lego Scyther. He's just not high enough on the food chain for something like that. We'll get the EVs, we'll get the most popular Pokemon, we'll get the memes, like we already have a Bidoof, of course. And we'll get like popular legendaries, but like Scyther is unfortunately eclipsed by his evolution that I hate. So we're not going, I don't count on getting a Scyther. I don't even have a Scyther from Pokemon Selects yet. They released a Scizor, and the Scizor ain't great, but hey, it's something. But that just makes it less likely of getting a Scyther. Everyone wants Sky Daddy. Apparently. What do you think of the new Shrek minifigure collection series? I mean, it's fine. I'm not huge on Shrek, so it doesn't really do much for me. Lucario eventually. Oh, they'll absolutely do Lucario. Like, Lucario is one of the most heavily marketed Pokemon. I still feel like Lucario's only popular because he was heavily marketed. Like, I almost feel like his popularity is like artificial somehow, but that I might just be getting a bad read on that. The reason why we do not have Lego Wario would come with two packs. One is Wario, the other is just a big bag of gas. No, the other bag would just have a bunch of onions and garlic in it. Just little Lego onions and garlic. Space reserved for Lego Cleavor. No, I don't mind Cleavor nearly as much. I don't mind Cleavor nearly as much. Not only because I think he looks better than Scizor as a evolved Scyther, but also I think Rock Bug is a better typing, at least a more interesting typing than Steel Bug. Steel Bug is okay defensively, but I don't like having a 4x weakness to one of the most common types in the game. When are you gonna do the Reggies? The blocky design would work for Pokemon, wouldn't it? The blocky Legos would work. They need to get into like Knackle Stack. They need to get into the Knackly line. Everyone's a block. Lego Regigigas would look pretty cool. Probably. I know people were iffy about another random Pokemon from a game not out yet in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but they luckily got Lucario, got actually popular afterwards. Yep. I had my Scizor and Scyther cards with this Scyther. Aww. I was actually attempting something Scyther, and I'm sad because I came home from my outing today and it didn't work. It didn't work. Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this real quick. So I found a free 3D print model for a Scyther. Oh, wrong folder. That's why I'm not seeing it. I'm in the wrong place. So I was trying to 3D print this little guy. And unfortunately, it didn't turn out. So it looks like, so in order to multicolor print, it has to dump out a lot of excess material when it switches colors. And there is a chute to do that and a catcher at the bottom for the chute. However, it is possible for it to get stuck. And if it gets stuck going down that chute, then it builds up into where the nozzle has to go over the receptacle, and it will start interfering with its ability to print. Specifically, it knocked the cover off. So unfortunately, the 3D print only made it about halfway up the body before like it started getting really bad. Like once it started getting to where the head was, the whole print was shifted. Like the whole thing was out of whack. And then when I came home, I found out, oh, the cover fell off. Oh, the cover for the tool head fell off. So now it won't print at all. Now it won't print at all. So now I'm printing just the arms. I'm going to take it a little bit slower, give it less to handle at one time. And then overnight, I will print the body. And then that should be done sometime tomorrow evening. Because I want to try. You can modify the amount. You can modify the amount to minimize it. I tried to do that, Azure, but like it still has to have some waste that's just naturally going to build up. But no, like my hope here is that I can get this to work and that the colors look great. Like the colors I picked out are perfect. Like it's going to be a perfect little Scyther once it's made. But my hope here is that I want to be able to successfully get these worked out and printed because I want to build a big one. Like I found a model that someone's already made that's in the right pose to stand up on a counter or table or something. And it's already been dissected into several parts. So I could print it to be real big. Even on a small printer, I just print it in sections. And that's what I want. I want a big Scyther. Not like life size, but like if I can get a Scyther that's like at least like a foot and a half tall, that would work for me. Hi, Prim. Hello, Prim. Talavos, we already went through the Pokemon Go thing earlier. I don't play Pokemon Go because the company sells your tracking and scan data to military companies. And they use it to program attack drones. So, no. One second. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Ow. Where were we? Where were we? Oh yeah, children's game programming killing machines. Yeah, yeah, we found out that was a thing. That was what Niantic. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. When we started seeing Niantic and Pokemon Go do that thing of like scan your local, like, get up, get up. Anyway, when they went into like scanning things, like they tell you like, oh, okay, this Pokestop that you just spun. If you scan it, we'll give you some extra tchotchkes. You know, we'll give you some extra items. And by scanning, it meant that it wanted you to go around taking photos of the location. So it could basically it was gathering data on exact telemetry and design and shape of things. And as soon as they got that, I was like, you are not using this for good purposes, are you? Why do you need this much data of different areas? So thankfully I never did that, because it immediately screamed, you have ulterior motives for wanting this much location data. And yeah, I think it's like I think 2 or 3 months ago we found out why. Mari, what do you mean Twitch is broken? What do you mean? I mean, we know Twitch is broken because I had a ton of people resubscribe as soon as I came on, and no hype train happened. So I already know Twitch is broken today. Never used that feature because I couldn't bother circling some places. I could, like, there's no point in half the places because, like, for instance, like if I would spin the Pokestop at my toy shop, the big thing for me was like, it's in a plaza. I can't walk around the building because there's only a front and back to my building. Like, take a photo of the left side of the stop. The left side is a catering company. Take a photo of the right side. The right spot is a mattress business. Prim is hitting on both me and Chrono's Twitch for some reason. What? The hell? I will say, like, if Prim is talking, the only thing I have seen is her like announcing, like, yeah, she's moderator for 1 year. That's the only thing I see of. I have no idea. I have not said anything. There you are. You mean you're popping up for me, and then you're in the chat on screen. Guys, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your 8th month as part of this lunacy. I appreciate it. Hello, Mace. Disassociation time. No! Come back here, beloved. Prim, you ready to cuck Red Claw tomorrow? No. I don't want to. Come back here. Prim, come back here, beloved. I'm just assuming Prim is everyone's imaginary friend. No. Prim is very, very real. Even though she's crawling into a blanket fort, because I imagine it was a rough day at work. Got Choo Choo Optimus and Bat Scream arriving soon. Just got the delivery text. Oh, that's Starscream. Okay. I still haven't gotten the Megatron Bumblebee set for the Feudal Japan set. I still don't have that one. It's been too long. Spoil the prim. Spoil the prim. God, I don't have anything on the way. I should. I was hunting around today for Tailgate of all toys, because like I have been able to find most new Transformers except new Age of the Prime Deluxes. Oh, and that gigantic Optimus Prime that's out right now. I haven't found anyone with that yet. But I had to cancel my Tailgate because it was set to come in right after I got back from vacation, when my bank account said, no, can you not, please? So now I gotta wait for it to come back again, or I gotta find one in person. Oh. Ew. So I was gonna say I could get it off of Amazon. It's gonna ship out on the 1st, which, you know, about a week away. That's not too bad. Amazon, even from the official Amazon source, it's up to $30. I'm like, oh God, we're already in that new price hike, aren't we? Fucking hate the state of the bullshit, right? Because there's no universe where that toy is worth $30, but also bullshit circumstances are the reason why it's expensive now. And we won't get into it, because I'm very annoyed by it. Can't wait for Armada Universe Jetfire. It's looking surprisingly good. And I don't mind having an excuse to break out that Armada Optimus again. It's funny as today I got Windbreaker. Oh, I had Taco Bell too. Wait, there's only one. Wait, do you mean like the vintage Windbreaker, or do you mean Wind Charger? Because Windbreaker is a different Transformer. Now I remember why I stopped the rebuild. I'm apparently missing a tile. Oh no. Or I got buried in the wrong baggie. Typically they don't get buried in the wrong baggies. I would check the instruction manual, see if they're like, see what the count is for that tile. There might be a spare somewhere else in one of the other bags if it's small enough. Otherwise, you might be like ordering a brick for that one. It's very annoying when there's a piece missing. Yes, Charger. I always call him Windbreaker. No clue why. Oh, that's a fun Freudian slip. White 2x2 flat plate. I mean, they could potentially have a spare somewhere else in the model kit if there's any other bags that include the white tile. Speaking of price hikes, can I say Nintendo handled Switch 2 hike better than Sony and Microsoft? Only an extra $50 and announced it 2 months in advance. Everyone gave Nintendo shit for hiking the price of their system. Like for making the Switch 2 so much more expensive. But frankly, yeah, they were doing what PS4 and Xbox were going to have to do as well. Just the tech sector in general is fucking shit right now. But also Nintendo not only announced it very well ahead of time, they also did a bunch of pack-in bundles to give you a discount on games as well if you needed to get it that way. That was also a much better move instead of like Sony was like, hey, we're stripping games and movies out of your library. Oh, by the way, $200 more, please. Fuck Sony. Fuck Sony. I have been on the fuck Sony bandwagon since the PS3. I welcome all of you. Sony's BS knows no bounds, especially in their terms of service. Yeah. Xbox is making attempts to be better. Like there are actually good moves happening at Xbox. I do like the permanent license thing. I do like the digital license thing that lets you have the convenience of digital, but also have the ability to have a resellable physical product. That's much better. But they're also hiking their prices a lot too. See, the advantage to Switch is the advantage Nintendo has always had. They don't go for bleeding edge hardware that's constantly expensive. That, you know, they temper what their consoles are able to do, which means they are using older gen equipment, but it still looks really, really good, and it's a lot cheaper. And most importantly, in this situation, AI bros don't want it. They only want the cutting edge stuff that Xbox and Sony are trying to cram into their consoles. Meaning the price hike shit because of AI fuckwits. You don't need to worry about that with the Switch as nearly as much. So once again, Nintendo is the smartest video game company. It just is. Dropping Sony once discs are gone. Yeah, welcome. I have not given Sony any of my money for a long time now. Because I thought the PS3, I thought the rollout of the PS3 was not only bullshit and super expensive for pointless shit, I also considered it extremely abusive to their fan base. I also blame it for why the modern video game industry is a cesspool of microtransactions, DLC, battle passes, all that shit too. I blame all that on Sony as well. Also, Mace, I did see that question. No, you keep streaming, you keep growing, you keep doing everything that you are doing because, yeah, you are doing good, my friend. Keep doing it. In fact, why aren't all of you following Mace? Go do it. Go do it. People used to complain that Switch 2 games were too much money, and yet here we are. Ice, it's because when it comes to Nintendo, the goalposts are always moved back. Like the Sony and Xbox boys, like the hyper fans of those consoles and games, they are always going to shit on Nintendo, even when Nintendo is doing things better than any other console. It's just fact. It's just fact. It's just like you just got a big portion of the video game fans who just dog on Nintendo, even though their own companies do the same shit far more abusively. Not saying Nintendo's perfect, they fucked shit up too, but the degree of fuck up is way less. I don't blame Sony for microtransactions. I blame $5 horse armor. No, Mace, you have probably heard my whole diatribe about the PS3 and modern video game industry. I don't know if I want to go on it right now. I don't know if I want to go and rail through that right now. The Nintendo Wii Shop isn't something to write home about. Nintendo, like, that is the biggest flaw to Nintendo, is that they're always behind when it comes to online stuff. The eShop now is okay, but it's definitely not as evolved as the others. I will say I do like their digital service for games better than Microsoft and Sony's. I like having Netflix for classic games. My only problem with Nintendo is their draconic copyright striking. I'm of two minds. I do think they're too aggressive about it, but at the same time, that is absolutely their right to defend their copyrights, because I wouldn't want my shit copied either. Especially if there are other people making money off of my creations. I would be pissed off too. They are getting better about that, I would say. Like, genuine threats to them, like emulations coming around, or unofficial games that are like encroaching on what they could potentially do. That's actually fair game for them. That's actually fair game. but like slowly but surely, Nintendo does figure out how the online place works. You know, like similar to like how they used to like strike people streaming their games. They calm down on that a lot. Steam is king. Bullshit it is. Bullshit it is. I will admit, I've got a ton of games on Steam. It's probably where I have the majority, the most games, honestly, by far. And that is out of convenience. But a digital marketplace is bullshit. Because you don't, okay, I don't own 400 games on Steam. I have license to play 400 games on Steam, and those licenses can be revoked any damn time Steam feels like it. I never own those games. And if I get bored of those games and I never want to play them again, I can't resell them. So, no, Steam is not king. There is no king in the video game industry. All of them have their issues. Valve turned 30 and no Half-Life 3. No Half-Life 3, no Portal 3, no Left 4 Dead 3. It's like free money on the table for some really popular franchises that have inspired a lot of other games since they came out. No, they're not going to make a third. Not going to make a third. It's not even like a matter of like, well, we don't think there's a good enough idea to make a 3. No, you're creatively bankrupt and you're making too much money off of Steam to bother developing a game. That's basically what it comes down to. Steam just makes money left, hand over fist, left and right. And they just don't need to make a game to make money anymore. I never really understood that. Why would you strike someone streaming your game? It's free advertising when someone sees it and doesn't know about it and likes what they see and wants to play the game themselves. Because a lot of game companies who don't like streaming are concerned about like the drive to play their game is to experience the story, and watching someone else play it basically gives them the story for free. Same reason why Nintendo went after a lot of Vtubers back in the day who were posting like full playthroughs and endings of their games, because it felt like it gave away like a lot of what people pay their money to experience. But that's not proper logic. It's like watching football on television. Watching someone else play football and playing it yourself are vastly different experiences. And for a long time, Nintendo did not understand that. They've gotten better. They don't go after people like that anymore. Streamers need to shill more, apparently. This is my IP to do nothing with, and you'll like it. I mean, yeah. That's basically how it works. The only 3 valid is how many yachts they'll own. Oh no, Gabe definitely has more than 4 yachts. He absolutely has more than 3, has more than 4, has more than 5. Yeah, I think Mace has the right idea. Like if you're sitting on a stack of physical games that no one can ever take away from you unless you sell the game, that's king right there. That is king right there. If I could convince people to buy sleeping dogs while streaming, it shouldn't be that hard. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And that's basically what it comes down to, is that like video game companies calmed down on streamers and YouTubers showing off their games when they realized, oh, people are buying our games because of this. So now it's gone from, strike it down, we don't want them to spoil the game, to here's a free code, feel free. Do you want us to tweet to retweet you? We'll retweet you. The landscape's definitely changed for the better. I will say that. I will say that. Ice Coyote versus Acme is not out yet, so no one has seen it. I don't think it's out until, I want to say October or something. '18th till September. Okay, September. Yeah, so it's not out yet. Hi TJ, this is Capcom. Want a Mega Man game? Exactly. Exactly. Do you have any idea how wild that shit is to me? I literally, like, just me, just like, oh hey, I'm a diehard Mega Man fan. I don't do Mega Man content that often, but apparently I've done enough to where someone in marketing said, hey, let's take a shot on this one. So fucking wild to me. What do you mean I got to promote a brand new Mega Man game? I know it's just a compilation. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, that was still like one of the wildest things I've gotten to do so far in this like YouTube space of mine. Where have you been? The kids thought you were dead. It's been weird the last few weeks. Also, since someone mentioned it, yes, I saw the new Mega Man X fan game. I'm trying to avoid spoilers. I've downloaded it. I want to play it myself. I might stream it. Star Force, nice. Yep. Maybe they'll like it enough to give you a free license for 12 later. Oh my god, if I got to be on promotional for Mega Man 12, I think that's what it came down to. Like when it came down to Star Force and like the deliverables for that, I wanted to go all out and I really pushed like promoting that video as hard as I could. Especially because I wanted them to go, we like what this guy did. We've got another Mega Man game coming out next year. Let's keep him in mind. That's the hope. I would love to do something with Capcom and Mega Man 12. Did well enough to have me buy it. Nice, nice, thank you. All those numbers make a difference. Did you at least bring home the milk? Shit. Shit, I knew I forgot something. Hang on, I gotta go get something. They're out of milk. There is no milk. If only Hasbro would do that with you Transformers. I have done way too many videos criticizing Hasbro for them to ever give me the time of day. I think that's what it comes down to. Upcoming video concepts include things like Hasbro's naming schemes need to change because they're too repetitive. A-level Transformers are not working and Hasbro needs to knock it off. Here is the overall review of our CEO, Chris Cox. Spoiler alert, he didn't do well. I'm not on Hasbro's blacklist. Okay, so that's the thing. I do have people that are connected to Hasbro who do know me and do like me. Hasbro is aware of me and what I do. But you'll also notice I don't get the press kits with all the free toys inside. I don't get any of that. I don't get the press releases. I don't get okay. What I get are companies partnered with Hasbro, like Blockies and YOLO Park. Also, the company that is doing the new mobile game, they are in touch with me right now. I'm not gonna say that that's a thing that's happening, but like there's a talk going on. So I get to talk to like the adjacent companies. I do well enough for them. But like I need to be like a Thu or a PIA. Like I need to be in those numbers for Hasbro themselves to go, okay, now we'll work with you. So I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. You remember when they flew Thu in to do an announcement of the new a new HasLab? When Star Saber was announced, I know someone at Hasbro, I know for a fact someone connected to Hasbro was actually putting my name in to do the same because it's me and Star Saber. But did I get that call? No. No, I did not get that call. Didn't PR retire a year or two ago? Yes, he did. And guess who still got a free box of stuff from Hasbro recently for the 40th anniversary promotion push? The man is 2 years retired from being a Transformer YouTuber, and they still send him stuff instead of me. That is either because my numbers are not high enough or because I do things to criticize the company too often. But I think criticism is fair, especially for something you love and you want to see it do better. You know it can do better. I think it's fair to be able to criticize. You know, I'm the one who called out Hasbro on the bullshit over their windowless boxes, taking all the clear windows out of their packaging. Not just from a collector standpoint, because yes, it was frustrating for collectors to have a lot of toys vandalized and for the boxes to not be as sturdy anymore. I literally just called out, yeah, your claim that this is environmentally friendly, you're doing this for environmental reasons, is a smokescreen. You're full of shit. That was me just flat out going like, you're full of shit. This is just cost cutting. Because you don't do it for everything, do you? Tell them you'll share your feet pics for freebies. I'll do that. Yeah. Free feet in this economy. They don't want to see my real ones. I'm a Floridian. I walk everywhere in sandals, so I have that like I have the sandal tan on my feet. Not marketable. Playmates needs to get more info on the Dragon Sword. I'll be real, they need to like go back to square one on that Dragon Sword. That Dragon Sword is terrible from the top, you know, from the bottom up. That thing is horrible. The Kickstarter is bullshit. The Kickstarter is bullshit. Like the stretch goals are literally just opportunities to buy more. Like thank you for funding $600,000 for this toy. Would you like to buy some stickers off of us? Fuck you. Fuck you. Reproduction of Magnetar feet pics now 49. Don't bootleg my feet. Don't bootleg my feet, especially in my chat. Playmates Dragons are more of a brick than the original. It's a gimmicky kids toy released in it's a gimmicky kids toy released in a way that you would release a collector's item. It's again, it's downright abusive. Playmates designed the dragons were Chat GPT. I don't think it's that extreme. Put Max feet on WikiFeed man to see what they'll rate them. Probably not very high since you can't see the grippers. See in the comments of that video was someone coming up with better stretch goals. Oh, it's not hard to come up with better stretch goals for that damn Dragon Sword. It's legitimately not. It literally just comes across as like the cheapest crap you could possibly come up with for stretch goals, and you're not even getting them as a thank you for like getting this the the campaign that far, you're getting the opportunity to buy them when you're already committing, potentially hundreds of dollars. Not to mention the bundles are literally just, do you want more than one Dragon Sword? Do you want more? Do you want copies of all the other dinosaurs you already bought? Please take our excess stock. We don't know what to do with it either. Dragon Sword makes me sad. Finally have a chance to buy one. It turns out to be yeah, I'm sorry, Mace. I am sorry. It's just super weird to me that, like, if there was retail interest in the Dragon Sword, it would have found a home. Like, they wouldn't have needed to go the Kickstarter route. Like Walmart or Target would have picked it up as an exclusive. The fact that they didn't, and it's the most popular Zord, tells me that the rollout of the Power Rangers Reignition line has absolutely bottomed out. I can't imagine that, like, and they're still producing toys. Don't get me wrong. The toy lines aren't canceled or anything. But, like, there's like legitimately no sign of that toy line succeeding and doing well. I still see the pegs full every time I'm there. I see the Zords go on sale constantly. And now, like, you're talking about, like, okay, well, they're putting out like the year 2 stuff, everything based off of like season 2. I've seen a Lord Zed figure in stores now, and the Z Putty, but everything else is the same. Like, okay, it's Rocky, Aisha, and Adam now have the figures, but they're still the same toys in Ranger form. All they did was get new civilian heads. So yeah, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated by the whole thing. Like, this franchise deserves so much better than it gets. Mace, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. When you give the least amount of effort to the most popular Zord, there's not much hope. True. I just saw the Thunder Zords at the end of the aisle at Walmart. So the Thunder Zords do seem to be better handled than the Dino Zords are. Like, I will give them credit. All of the Thunder Zords are the same price. Even the Firebird and the Tiger Zord are the same price, because of the way that they have scaled everything and the way that it's all been made. And that's actually kind of commendable. That's actually kind of commendable. I do like that. And yeah, Guys and Dinosaurs, and they were okay. That's my take on them too. I will credit them with trying to come up with new things for them to do. So, like, for those who have not bought them, the Unicorn and the Griffin Thunder Zords have morph modes now, where like the bottoms extend to give them like animal legs, kind of. And it's a weird set, but like it works. Like it works as like an oddball like bonus thing it can do to try to be more toyetic and give you something you can do with it. But like I've got them in the finished Thunder Megazord mode now. It looks fine. It looks fine. And I'm happy to finally have a Thunder Megazord that scales to the original Megazord. Do they improve the Lion? The Lion also has a little like leg riser thing going on. I wouldn't call it an improvement. The Lion is disappointing because the Lion has the old school dark swirl gold plastic that I fear so much. That's not great. I don't like that. No, one thing that I will say, someone mentioned it. Yes, like even though the combinations work fine for the Tiger Zord does feel very small. Hello, Kione. Hello. We're talking nerd shit. Welcome. Yeah, it's got GPS style plastic. It'll take a while for it to turn brittle, but it'll happen. So guess what? My Thunderzord is going to be a display piece soon. I might shoot a big review for all of them, and that's maybe it. But I give credit to the Tigerzord. So the Tigerzord is $20 at Walmart. And the fact that it still has all the transformation function and combination function of the original with some ratchet joints thrown in is shocking to me. Now, it doesn't have modern articulation, but it does have a little bit more than the original Tigerzord. And this is a toy that's about the size of a modern Voyager class Transformer, except it's built more solidly. And for some reason, it's half the price. That's what I can't figure out. So it's possible that it was a pricing error at Walmart because they were just lumped in with the rest of the Thunderzords. Because like the sign over the display said $29.99, and that would make more sense. But no, it rang up $19.99 for the Tigerzord, and it's a fully functioning Tigerzord. And you know what? I actually don't mind it. I think it's a fun toy for $20. And I actually like the proportions on it, weirdly enough. I think it actually looks pretty good. The only thing about it is the joints are kind of jank, especially for the Tiger mode. But, you know, it doesn't need the joints to be like super solid because it's not doing much with them. But no, like it's really telling how much Hasbro is jacking the prices on Transformers when you see their own licensee pulling off a transforming toy as good as them, plus making it cheaper. Like, it's super weird to me. Like they've accidentally revealed their own cards here. Because like just watching Playmates do a transforming toy that well, that much more solidly, and that much cheaper, just kind of tells you like there's something fundamentally wrong with how Transformers are produced. Either the factory is charging them way too much, tariffs are hitting them way harder than we realize. I will admit that is part of it. That's why deluxes are going to $30 now, apparently. But it's also why it's why a lot of the shit's so overpriced now. The tariffs to China got eliminated. And that's where Playmates makes their stuff. So that stuff is actually getting through cheaper right now. That's why the Thunderzords can be $20 a pop. Deluxes are shrinkflation. Yeah, deluxes are definitely getting worse for what they are. I mean, Twitch drops are active. Is that what's keeping us from cluckers? I don't think so, because we've had Twitch drops enabled before. Like people have gotten Twitch drops from this channel before. And I still don't remember having any issue with a hype train starting. Oh, posture check and a hydrate. All right. All right, we can do this. We do these things. Ow! Hit me with a star. Ow! Watching you. Cluckers in this economy? Hey, poultry is pretty inexpensive right now. Okay, that's everything now. That's everything now. We are watching you. Oh no, I'm being perceived. Let's try this again. Okay, Bonanza with the 100 bits. Thank you, Bonanza. You know, it might have been because people were redeeming their subscriptions during my intro. I try to tell people if you're going to renew a subscription, don't do it during the intro because I'm gonna take at least 10 minutes to let everyone get into the chat room and like find out that I'm actually streaming. So don't. Oh, see, there it goes.
Warning, hype train incoming. Adapted chicken impact.
There we go. There we go. Thank you, Primrose, for the 100 bits. Ditherian, thank you for gifting a sub out. Wow, Twitch's AI detection blocked Bok, you fucking morons. So here's what happened. People were redeeming their subscriptions during the intro, during the starting soon screen. And because of that, you triggered a hype train alert that you couldn't see, and it expired. So when I did go live and people started pitching subscriptions at me, the hype train had already failed at that point, and it was on a 1-hour cooldown before we could attempt it again. That's what happened. So that's why I tell people, do not redeem your subscriptions. Do not renew them during the starting soon or during the intro. Wait till I'm on screen. Otherwise, you are going to waste the potential for a hype train. We got cluckers before GTA 6. Oh. I was gonna say something funny, and then I realized, oh wait, that wasn't true. There was a report that said the GTA 6 leaker had set the whole game to a dead man switch, so that if he didn't check in every day, the game would have auto-released online, just to prevent Rockstar from actually getting at him. Which, number one, that's incredibly preventable. You cut the internet to whatever server that is going to actually allow that to happen, and it's fine. Like it won't release. And that would be easy for them to investigate and do. But man, it was so funny to, for the brief time that story was actually out and people thought it was true. It was hilarious to think like, wow, one hacker has Rockstar over a fucking barrel right now. Rumor has it we were getting GTA 7 before GTA 6. Oh, right now, if the leaker keeps going, we're gonna get GTA 6 before GTA 6. Supposedly the leaker revealed the Floridian nudist peach in the game. Oh no, not naked Floridians. Don't show that. Just think, Ancient, you beat Toei to a chicken run. I know, Toei's ripping me off. I could sue Toei. I could sue Toei for infringement. I would never win, even though I can prove I have been a very similar chicken rider for a year now. But then again, that just invites them to throw like, oh, well, you're too close to such and such rider, and you used impact for your character as well. We're suing you. But all that shit came out before Zets as well. But it still wouldn't win. I still wouldn't win. Can you imagine if we get Yandere Simulator before GTA 6? Oh, I can't imagine. There are two hacker groups. Leaker has the PS5, while the other group has the Xbox build. Oh, what the fuck happened at Rockstar? What back door did they leave unlocked and someone could just come in with an SD card and go, okay, well, I'm milking this for content for the next couple months. Who will win? A AAA video game studio or one hacker? Oh, don't get me wrong. Like, Rockstar will find this guy and he will be in a lot of shit one day. But for now, this is a hilarious cat and mouse. Their working conditions are not great. I imagine they have internal leaks. Considering like how big those games are and how much they probably pressure the staff to put them out. Yeah, I could actually imagine that. Still got better security than Paramount. Oh yeah, let's just dump an entire movie on Twitter. Yeah. Someone doing that to Avatar basically shot the entire franchise in the foot. Thank you, whoever fucking idiot you were. There we go. Now, okay, now we had a proper hype train. Now we had chicken time. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the support. I missed being a chicken man for you. Did I see the Avatar movie yet? Not yet, no. I haven't had time for anything. I want to go see the new Spider-Man movie. I don't have time for that. Yes, I want to see Coyote versus Acme when it comes out. That one I need to watch out of spite. I need to pay to see that movie just to flip off David Zaslav. More chicken. Chicken only lasts as long as the hype train lasts. You had your chance. The leaker even burned all their crypto in a Dark Knight Joker move to show it's not about the money. Yup. That's so funny. TJ watch movies. He needs free time to do that. You know, no shit. Amazon AI leaked the recent Jason Statham movie in full before it even got released by Lionsgate. That's hysterical. Oh my god. I love AI fails because there's so fucking many of them, and they all prove that it's such a bullshit industry. You know, what are movies? What's free time? What does the outside look like? I've forgotten what the sun is. They took it off fast, but too late. Oh yeah, once that's the rule of the internet. Once it hits the internet once, it's always on the internet. It will always exist somewhere for someone. Besides the Avatar, they kept leaking SpongeBob movies. See, on the one hand, fuck these big corporations. Fuck them, especially the ones that are trying to shove AI into everything. Fuck you. But also admittedly, hackers aren't heroes because all you have done is shoot these franchises that people love in the feet. Like leaking the Avatar movie is what killed any opportunity that would have had for like full financial success. And that hurts our chances of getting more Avatar stuff. That's not cool. Oh, Bonanza, we were talking about Coyote versus Acme before. Like, I am very hyped to see that movie. There's a Dice Hoarders game similar to the Magic Library game. It doesn't have any Gen AI. Yeah, well, I've seen the dice sorting game. I have seen. Oh my god, the sorting games are ridiculous right now. So I've seen the dice sorting game. I've seen the duck sorting game. I know there's a video store sorting game as well. The one that I saw, like someone made a needle in a haystack sorting game. And it's literally just, there's 4 million pieces of hay. You can only grab one at a time, find the needle. The developer himself has not found it yet. Did you get any of the Godzilla McDonald toys? So funny thing, Georgie. So yesterday I had to order DoorDash for lunch at the shop. So I thought to myself, you know what? I don't know if I want to have the entire set. Like I did the Ninja Turtle ones, but I will at least want to get a couple of these. Hey, Night Gauntlet, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in. You have a good night. So what I did was I ordered 2 Happy Meals as my lunch. So okay, cool, 2 toys. The delivery guy, and I have not had this before, the delivery guy was riding an electric bike, which meant Like, it got here a lot slower. But also, apparently, he hit bumps on the way. You know, my dude, you're on an electric bike. I'm pretty sure you should have seen those coming. But apparently, he hit the bumps so bad that the drink inside went flying and basically ruined the entirety of the food. So I did get refunded on it, thankfully. It's like, delivery guy has to take the blame for the delivery getting destroyed. But I did get to salvage the toys out of it. So actually, I got 2 of them for free. Now, they were both Hello Kitty Godzilla. They were, I got the same one twice, which is the risk you run when you get them ordered that way. But yeah, I got them for free, and they are cute. I mean, if I'm only going to get one, that's the one to get, right? But no, I'm probably going to do that. Like, I'm probably going to make that like a Sunday thing for a while, for as long as that thing is going on. Just, yeah, 2 Happy Meals for lunch, see which ones I get. And then if I like them enough, once the promotion's over, just go play cleanup on eBay. Or you know what will end up happening is they will probably end up either at my people will just dump them off in my Goodwill like they did the Ninja Turtle ones. So I'll probably just wait to see those come up. Also, Mace, I did see the Kaiju cleanup game you linked. I did see that too. I did see that too. You need Destroyer. The Destroyer is insane. The Destroyer is cool. The Ghidorah is insanity. Yeah, I don't think I need them all. I just think like a few of them would be fun to have. You know, and I do like me a Gigan, so I might try to get the Gigan. Black Land, leg 1 done, body done, bar the 1 plate. Hopefully you come across it, Azure. Yeah. The Gigan is so cute. Yeah. It is in general. It is in general. Okay, so I thought I was going to play a game today, but obviously we had a lot of catching up to do. So that did not happen. And I did start an hour late. So I'm going to tell you what, I'm probably going to just call it here for the day. And just say like, hey, good, easy way, good easing back into it with everybody. Good seeing everyone again. As said, tomorrow we are streaming over at Momo's Place, where you can watch us play and learn the dinosaur game, Path of Titans. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then Wednesday, we will be back to like standard shenanigans. It's like, because here's the thing, I'm going to take you through one of the simulator games that has occupied my limited free time, because it's like my nice little brain relax games. Or I'm probably going to pop in, I don't know, probably Splatoon Raiders, because I do want to see what the Splatoon game has in store for me. I love Splatoon's gameplay, so I want to see what they do with it one player. Yes, it has been nice to see everyone again. I've missed hanging out with everybody. Oh, is it doing ads now? God damn it. I have to put the button in that lets me put those on pause. Yeah, I can't snooze the ads. I can't snooze the ads. Okay, we will wait. Back to normal. Okay, canceling Fridays. Not completely back to normal this week. I didn't put out a schedule. We're playing this one by ear. Okay, I'll stick around until the ads are done, because I want to be able to say goodbye to everybody. But yeah, Wednesday's going to be a gameplay day. Probably Splatoon Raiders. Thursday I've got D&D. Friday should be date night with Prim. I don't know if that's happening. That will be up to Prim and how much energy she's got. I've still got to rework the schedule to like figure out like how to get in enough streams for the week, even though my Thursdays are now occupied. Got stuck with 3 minutes of them earlier. They're crazy on Twitch. So Fies, that's intentional. So they give me a options to how long the ads are and how frequently they play. The way it is set up, I could set it to only have like 30-second or 1-minute ads, but then you'd be seeing them every 20 minutes. And that's way too many interruptions for a live stream. So I'd rather have just one longer interruption of 3 minutes. I apologize for the delay, but it's the best scenario I can come up with. And if the ads weren't there, people wouldn't subscribe. So there you go. Damn the ads, damn the ads. Tell me when the ads are, yeah, someone needs to tell me when the ads are done, and then we will we'll find someone. Actually, while we're doing this, let me find someone to raid to. Who's online right now? Okay, Red and Min are on. Let's see, they're doing like some spooky video time. Never tell him, we'll keep him live forever. Oh no, I do need to head out. I do have other things to attend to today. Oh, but no, it's been good game. I can tell I'm not used to streaming long term anymore. I can tell that I can tell that I have taken too long of a break because my voice is exhausted after 2 hours. Okay, Ice is back. Are we back from ads? Can I say goodbye properly to everybody? Okay. So, quick little refresher, quick little recap again. Tomorrow we are streaming over with Momo. Wednesday should be a normal gameplay stream starting at 4 should everything go well. And I don't know how Friday is going to go, probably up to Prim. We will figure it out. We are playing it by ear until we can get everything solidified. That being said, it is tempting to raid Milla because Milla really likes the Magnetar design. However, it's Min and Red together. We have not raided them in a hot minute. They're doing spooky stuff, but it's not like overly spooky. Oh no!
Alert! Raiders have invaded. I have attempted to contact the Astral Agency for backup, but they assumed the call was from a debt collector.
Oh no! Oh, hi. Hi, Amber. Hi, Amber. Amber, I'm literally about to raid out. Oh, but thank you for bringing your community in. I'm sorry, we're gonna raid and run here. Oh no, you're good, Amber. You're good. It's unfortunate timing. I usually end 7:30 when I stream. This is about the usual time I end. Okay, so I'm sorry we're gonna head out immediately. Hi Raiders, Astral Agent Magnetar, brightest star in the universe. I do funky little color changes. But no, I really do need to head out. So like normally I would stick around, just hang out with the new people for a bit, but I do gotta go. So we're going to raid into Red Claw. We're going to raid into Red Claw. We're gonna go say hi to him. We'll do our usual shooting stars incoming. Like, it has been a hot minute since we raided anybody, so it is perfectly okay to just use our old standard. But thank you everyone for joining me today. It's been good to get back to it and actually hang out and talk to everyone again. I'm hoping things are calm. I am hoping things stay calm so we can get back to a normal schedule on this. He also turns into a chicken, but only during hype train. Yes, you missed chicken time, Raiders. If you catch me in a hype train,
Welcome to Watchpoint Omega.
I get into. Oh, Ruby, were you not following me? Ruby. I thought it was. Okay. Okay. Twitch might have done a goof. Sometimes Twitch does that. Okay. We're about to head out. Thank you for coming today. Goodbye, everybody.